Welcome back to another brimming Zero to Hero video, guys. As you're seeing on the screen, this is a bit of pre-fishing for the Yak Hunters comp up at Hopkins River. I got there in the middle of the day, so I just had the arvo to fish. So I'm going to roll through some clips that have good audio, and the rest will be a bit of voiceover, and I'll play some of the clips throughout the video that are worth watching because some of it was dark, rainy and windy, which don't agree with filming at all. So hopefully I can still get a bit of a summary for you guys on how I went in this competition. I've done it. First fish on a crabby. Here's a pipsqueak. But I felt the pluck and bang, we were on. I've done it, Gaz. Big boy crabby muncher. He's so small. I thought I felt something. I was like, oh.
That's brilliant.
They work. They work. No way. He's not bad. He's not bad compared to me other ones I've been catching. Hopefully he's even just illegally. Best one on a crabby, that's for sure. And he's still not huge, but he might be just legal. He looks so much better in the water. Little dude. Still pretty cool to cast up in there and then bang. Yeah. Hits the crabby. He's got like really dark colours. Perfectly pinned. Just walloped the crabby. How big are you? My little tank. He's 31.
Oh, he's legal.
He's legal. Big boy, 31 on the crabby. He looks tiny, but he's better than what I've been catching. Okay, so as you've seen there, I caught a few fish on the crabby, the gulp crabby. That's the first time I ever used the gulp crabby, and I was fishing those rock walls, which was pretty cool. And then after that, as you're about to see, as going in the background, is some bent minnow fish. So very small ones, and that summed up my pre-fish. Lots of small fish. I think the biggest was 35. He's only just bigger than the lure. Yeah. Look at that, Gaz, man. Big boy. Second ever bent minnow bream. I'm a genius. So after not catching many big ones, decided to head down to the front, and the fish you were seeing is the first bream I caught. It was still dark. It was kind of odd throwing lures in the dark and not seeing what the hell I was doing, especially down the front where I hadn't even been before. But I caught this one. It went 40 centimeters, and the one I'm de-hooking now on the Twitch 50 shallow, this is what I was mainly using down there. This one went 42, which is 2 cracking fish to start off my 3 fish bag, measuring to the tips. So it was an awesome way to start. I'd also caught some smaller ones and some perch, which were the bonus species down in that little period of the sun rising. Unfortunately, as you can see, I've got my little coat on there. The rain was coming down and the wind, so it probably made the fishing better, but just not the filming. Smacked that Twitch 50. Good. So what I had found here was a bit of a edge, and I was just like a real sandy edge with a bit of weed here and there, and I was just getting that real shallow jerk bait and twitching that along. I also did some surfer stuff and caught some small ones, but I was getting a lot of swirls behind it and not as many hookups. So the Twitch 50 was definitely the standout lure for that morning, and I persisted with that for pretty much most of the day. Got another one. It's only little though. Now we've moved around this flat, so this flat kind of sits in the middle, so we went around to the other side and we're working our way down the edge, I was just using the same Twitch 50 since it really seemed to look like a bait fish and was swimming at the right depth because I was only in like 0.4 a lot of the spots that I was casting to, and even shallower. Baffles me that that's a legal bream, is 28. Like, people literally keep that. Alright, so you can see the cast and the retrieving here. So I hook up on this one, but unfortunately I had the good GoPro going, but I didn't realise it was still on because it didn't have a light and I've turned it off. So still a good fight on this one. Oh. Yeah. See, it's not too bad either. It seems a bit better. He's in shallow. You know, he's not bad. Alright guys, just got the last upgrade. He's about 40.5. So now I'm sitting at a 42, a 40, and this guy at about a 40. It's measured to the tip, so I'll get him into the app. So yeah, not bad. I was absolutely stoked with that fish. That got me a 40, another 40 and a 42 as my 3 fish bag. So I persisted for the rest of the day around the same flat. I fished a bit deeper and used the spike, which I was digging into the sand in about like a 1.5 or 2 meter zones, and caught a few fish like that, but they were all mid 30s was the biggest I was getting. I was still getting a lot of the small fish, so I was persisting through trying to find that upgrade. I still thought I should be finishing pretty high. It's got a live leaderboard that the yak hunters use, so that's really cool. And with a couple of hours left, a guy had just got in front of me by 0.5 centimeters. So really tried hard. I went I tried fishing a bridge for a little bit, went to some other little zones, came back, but still all I could catch was those smaller fish. But overall, awesome comp. Really cool fishing a new system. Lots of fish, even though a lot of them were smaller ones. I really had an absolute ball. And we ended up finishing second, so really cool for me, especially part of this series, and especially after the last comp we didn't catch a legal brim. So absolutely wrapped with that. Looking forward to the next few comps. I'll try get the footage going a bit better. Sometimes it's a bit intimidating, or like you just feel awkward putting all these cameras on when it's in a comp. So because you expect it, then you feel like you got to catch fish, otherwise you look like a bit of a rookie. But anyway, I'll try to do that for the Malakuta round, and I think I'm going to do one of the New South Wales rounds for the Hobie stuff. So we'll see how we go with those. Hopefully I can just catch a fish, because that'd be sweet for me. But yes, standout lure was the Twitch 50 for me in that shallow area of waters, and the morning bite was the best for that zone. But anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. The next few estuary ones are some really good fish. Me and Tyler out there using some bigger lures. So I hope you guys will enjoy that one, as we learnt quite a bit that trip. So catch us in the next one.
Yeah, smashed it.
Holy moly. It's a good one.
Wow!